have the honor of visiting with Lainee Sampson, one of my favorite people. We're so excited for her. She and her horse Paid for the Space are our 2D Futurity Reserve Average champions. Lainee, how you feeling right now? What's going through your mind?
I don't really even, I'm super excited. So the horse just means a lot to our family and everything. So my grandparents and raised Razor's mom, so it's just, it's pretty special. Sorry, it's been a long time getting here. So, and I actually get to stand here. It hasn't ever happened. So, no, Razor's mom is a full sister to Essex Frenchman's Vanilla, so he had really big shoes to fill. And I just tried not to put a lot of pressure on him, right away. I just kind of let him come into his own and do his thing, and I really wanted him to peak right here, and that was my goal all year, and he did just that, and I couldn't be here without my grandparents, so it means a lot. So
it is such a special family win. This gelding is sired by your stallion, Irish Pay, who is a pink buckle stallion. And then, as you said, this mare, his mother is a full sister to Essex Frenchman's Vanilla. Her name is French Fancy Face. So what a beautiful combination of your program and your family's program. Tell us about training this horse. What was he like throughout that training process?
TK did all the work like he always does. I just keep repeating myself when I say this, but I get them, and they're so nice. We live on a ranch, so he does everything on them, from taking them to brandings to doctoring cattle. I know as a 2-year-old, I watched him, drag calves at a branding, and not very many 2-year-olds would do that, but that says a lot about Razor's disposition and personality. He's been everything that I hoped he'd be from the very beginning. He's just so smart, and has a really good disposition. So he's been super easy to do everything with. And then by the time I get him, when TK's done with him, I mean, going around the barrels is super easy. I remember I took him around him 2 times, just around the pattern and stuff. And by the 3rd day, I loped him through. And not very many horses can do that. So it says a lot the way he was broke. So, kudos to TK. So, yeah. I'm lucky.
That's so cool that you guys do this as a family. We've talked about that, and that is such an amazing all-around way to bring these horses up and get them ready for the pressures of competition. When you do start them on the pattern, what are some of your guiding philosophies for your training program? What do you like to do there, getting them started on the pattern and bringing them along?
I keep it simple. Going around 3 barrels, it really shouldn't be that hard. I keep it as simple as possible. I start them just right where I want their feet to go. I don't do a lot of big circles and things like that. That may come later, if you need to add that to them. But I start them right where their feet need to go, and, repetition. They're just like little kids. I have 2 boys, and so I know what that is like. So repetition is always good. So I make it very, very simple. It shouldn't be difficult, and it should always be fun. And I try to make it as fun for them as possible. I love it when a horse wants to do it. I love that feeling, and I can tell, especially with Razor, like, he loves it. He loves to run barrels, and to me that is like all you can ask for is, as far as training one and being a trainer, is when they love their job, it makes you feel really good too. So, yeah.
You mentioned having 2 sons. Razor is a horse that you run barrels on. You also rope off of him. If you imagine what Razor's future might hold, how does that work into what your boys want to do with rodeo? Is he a horse you could see passing on to them one day?
Oh, for sure. Having 2 boys instead of 2 little girls, barrel racing is definitely not in our future with that. But, I did really well on him at the Ruby Buckle in the breakaway, so he's really, really solid in the breakaway. I actually took him to a couple pro rodeos, amateur rodeos already as a 5-year-old, and I've never done that before. I didn't think I could probably do that with a horse, but I think we're going to try to start him like in the tie-down roping, and so the boys will have something solid. Cooper will be 11, and before you know it, they're going to need like a good solid calf horse. So Razor's not going to go anywhere. Everything else that we've had, we Futurity them and then sell them, but Razor's not going anywhere. So he's staying with us. So
we are so happy for you. Congratulations on a great week so far. We wish you the best the rest of the week. There's still a lot of action yet to come, but thank you for coming, and thank you for being a part of Pink Buckle.
Yes, thank you, and thank you to the Pink Buckle too. So.